Thank you very much, Mr Speaker. And my question is to the Deputy Prime Minister, Minister for Agriculture, Water, Resources and Northern Australia. Will the Deputy PM outline how the government is securing the future of agricultural production in Australia, including in my electorate of Dawson? Is he aware of any threats to the ongoing viability of the agricultural sector and the thousands of hard-working Australians it employs?
The Deputy Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, I thank the honourable member for his question and acknowledge the hard work that he has done, especially with the sugar industry, especially in support of the Sugar Code. He's making sure that people get a fair return back through the farm gate. And of course, one of the greatest concerns that the member for Dawson has and has conveyed to me is what's happened to the price of electricity in Queensland. The price of electricity in Queensland for a tonne of sugar cane back in 2012 for a tonne of sugar cane was $4, and today it's $15. The electricity cost for sugar itself, for a tonne of sugar, back in 2012 it was $35. Today it's $135. And what this shows, of course, is the Labor Party policy, the insane process in Queensland, where a state that has 6.4% renewable power now has a policy to go to 50% renewable power. Now, if you want to know about the Labor Party policy, it's quite clear. If you want to see what it looks like, the Labor Party policy looks like South Australia. It looks like South Australia. And in South Australia, we have seen the complete chaos that happened when people were caught in lifts, when they had to stop operations midway through, when the traffic lights went off, when the tuna fishermen lost their catch. And this is all a sign of the chaos of Labor Party policy and power. Most importantly, what we see in South Australia is the dearest power in Australia. That is what they have managed to deliver. That is Labor Party policy. And we note that the power prices are predominantly driven by the policies of state governments, and state governments are supposed to be driving what is happening in the power market. But now we have the Labor Party at a federal level also endorsing that policy. So we have the absurd position where a nation which is the largest exporter of seaborne coal, which will soon be the largest exporter of gas, which is the largest venue for uranium resource in the world, which has huge solar and wind power, is now under these Labor Party states having the highest power in the OECD. This is what Labor Party policy looks like. And the Australian people that live in the weatherboard eyes are fearful of an Australian Labor Party and what they are doing to their cost of living and their standard of living and their jobs. Because with the Labor Party's aversion, not only of the Galilee Basin, they don't believe in coal miners either. With their aversion to even say anything to do with coal-fired power, they won't say it. The member for Maribyrnong won't go to the dispatch box and amend it. There's a huge division in the Labor Party because they don't believe in labourers anymore. That is the biggest thing about the Labor Party. The Labor Party no longer believes in labourers anymore. And the member for Hunter and the member for Shortland are impotent on their side of the political fence to stand up for workers, to stand up for people and to drive an agenda which will bring back the standard of living and protect those most vulnerable. This side stands up for those who are vulnerable. We are going to help those and get down the power prices.